Number 10, a large commercial beehive produces 285 and 45 hundredths ounces of honey in 17 and 3/10 days. How many ounces did the beehive produce per day? So if we ask ourselves what we're trying to find, which we should always do, that's what we do in the Do Now almost every day. How many ounces, we're trying to find how many ounces did the beehive produce per day. So ounces per day. That's sort of, this will help you write or figure out the operation, because per means divide. If you think of 10%, per means divide. It means 10 divided by cent is the root for 100, or 10 hundredths. Per means divide. So we want ounces divided by days. So we have 285.45 ounces divided by 17.3 days. Okay, so we don't want to divide by a decimal ever, so we want to move that decimal to make this a whole number. Now it's a whole number, it's 173. I can do that as long as I do the same thing to this number, my dividend. So move this decimal one place to the right also. That makes this number 2854.5. And then we can just set up the division. Be very careful lining up your numbers when you're doing this kind of division. I mean, my handwriting's pretty messy, but I'm still able to line up my numbers. Line up a decimal in your answer, and you ask yourself, how many times does 100, how many 173s are in 2? 0. How many in 28? 0. How many times can 173 go into 285? Well, it's either once or twice. If it was twice, that would be over 300, so it's only once. 1 times 173 is 173. Subtract 5 minus 3 is 2. 8 minus 7 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Bring down the 4. Now, how many times does 173 go into 1,124? Nobody knows, so we have to try this. We have to try 173 times some different numbers, and we have to think what would be a good estimate. 173 is less than 200, but it's close. And 200 would go into 1,000 5 times. So let's just try 5 first and see what we get. 5 times 3 is 15, carry the 1. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 1 is 36, carry the 3. 1 times 5 is 5, plus 3 is 8. So 865. We might be able to go one more. Let's try 173 times 6. 3 times 6 is 18, carry the 1. 7 times 6 is 42, plus 1 is 43. Carry the 4. 1 times 6 is 6, plus 4 is 10. 1,038. That's much better. 6 times 173 is 1,038. Subtract. Need to borrow here. Make that a 14. 14 minus 8 is 6. Need to borrow here. Make that 11. 11 minus 3 is 8. And bring down the 5. And look, there's our 865. So we know that this 173 goes into 865 5 times. And we're done. Remainder 0. So the answer is 16.5, or 16 and 5/10, or 16 and a half ounces per day. When we put that in the grid, just pay close attention to the fact that there's a decimal point in the grid already. So 16.5. Sometimes students ask me, what if I put 16.50? Will it be wrong? No, it won't be wrong. That's an equivalent number. That will also be correct. But there's no reason to add extra zeros if we don't need them. So might as well just bubble in the numbers you need. Okay, that was a long problem, but we'll pick up the review with problem 11 on the next video.